Sunday, March 2nd, 2:41 p.m. It is my birthday. I'm going to start doing these videos as a birthday present to myself. Restart doing these videos. Should be accurate and honest to begin with, that's for sure. Within 5 years, I would like to be the strongest possible version of myself. I've tried to do these videos a bunch of different times in a bunch of different ways. I've tried to focus on losing weight. I've tried to focus on getting stronger. I've tried to focus on what to eat. I've tried to focus on all kinds of stupid shit that doesn't just, wow, I said, yeah, it doesn't help, does it? It doesn't help to talk shit about the ways that I used to do things. They were the things that led me to here. So, anyway, I'm going to try this now. So within 5 years, I want to be at the point where, I can run, lift, I'm as fast and as long lasting as possible in terms of physical power and endurance. I want to be in a better place mentally in terms of discipline. I want to make plans and set them and adhere to them. I want to continue growing in knowledge, not necessarily just work related, but also all kinds of different things. Like learning, always have, but I tend to just numb myself out, which brings me to emotional. I grew up in a situation where it was easiest, it was best, it was the only thing possible was to numb myself. I couldn't change it, I couldn't leave. I decided instead to choose not to feel emotion. And as a result of that, I'm not very well in control of myself. That's true, very, very true. The amount of self-reflection I have done, I believe that this is true of myself, the desire to empower those who act in good faith and protect myself and others from bad faith actors. I think that will be true if I'm living with 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 6 at the forefront of my mind. Another great quote that will likely help me realign myself is from Thich Nhat Hanh. It's if you cannot transform and take care of the suffering in you and the other person, it's not true love. I think that's probably true. What do I know? I'm just a random person. I'm going to do that through SMART or SMARTER system. Again, not a goal setter, not someone who sits and thinks frequently about best practices in terms of what I'm doing now versus what I should be doing. So I'm going to use this system. I'm actually going to do the SMARTER version of it, which adds evaluate and revise. So my plan is to catalog emotion. I'm going to measure my cataloging of emotion by reflecting every day and hopefully multiple times per day. But to make it achievable, I'm going to shoot for at least once per day to reflect on emotion, some form of emotion that I'm feeling. I think this is relevant to the goal of knowing myself because the higher rungs of the polyvagal ladder are the place you want to be if you want to be a loving person. So, polyvagal ladder is the autonomic nervous system. Basically, fight or flight. When you're not in fight or flight, what are you doing? Do you feel safe and social? And then if you frequently are having to engage in stressful activities that trigger fight or flight, are you shutting down? Do you feel buried? Do you numb yourself? So that's frequently where I am. Earlier today, I couldn't handle any stimulation of any kind. I had to just lay in bed with the cover over my eyes, which I'm probably going to go do that after this. It was a concept that came up in therapy. I found it to be helpful, but again, consistency is my problem. So I'm going to do it for 31 days. Evaluate motion, I mean. I want to know, really, like, at the end of it, I want to know how often is this happening, and where's my average polyvagal position on a day-to-day basis. So I'm going to revise. So far, the questions I've thought of that may help me, revise this would be, just, is it working? Am I showing any progress in terms of consistency? If I have complete and total adherence to it, great, that's cool. But I want to think about anyway. Not that I can possibly know myself fully. It's hard to know oneself, right? But if I have missed any days, why do I think I have? And then has it helped me in the non-goal activities? I think that I will be stronger if I can keep myself from eating too much. I will be stronger if I am exercising, and I will be stronger if I am growing my professional or personal knowledge in chosen areas that I want to learn more about. I'm gonna do this through basically a daily video like this, or show what time and day it is. Goal is to get one of these, so hopefully using like a note-taking app on my phone. But if it happens, like when I'm driving or something like that, then I'm just gonna do my best to remember it. I have an okay memory. It's not amazing, but it is good enough to do things like this frequently. Then I want to know, what do I think that I was? Where do I think I was on the polyvagal ladder? And that's it. Very easy, simple, 31 days. This is the goal. This is the plan. It's going to be very easy to keep track of because I will either have done a video and I will have noticed emotion in the previous day, or I will not have. I think I'm going to set myself a phone reminder in the morning. You know what? Actually, hang on. I like setting it's really, really easy to set a custom alarm. Catalog emotion. Alright. So even though I don't feel very good right now, obviously, in the morning I will remind myself to start cataloging emotion better. At least once. Maybe I should set another alarm for the middle of the day, something like that. I just don't want it to go off while I'm at work and have to explain it to my coworkers, because I definitely forget to turn it off. Alright, I'm very, very, very tired. I cannot think. This was not a great video, and I can't believe I did it at all. But, happy birthday to me.